Hello, beautiful souls. This is Delssy, the Awakened Artist. And today I will be teaching you how to respond those yes or no questions that you might need some guidance for. Um, for example, you can answer things that you might be considering, like, should I take on this job opportunity or not? Does this situation fulfill my highest good, or does this person has my highest good or my best interest in mind? So basically, in those situations that we're doubting, should I do this or not, that's when those yes or no answers come really handy. And what better way to answer those questions than by tapping into your own intuition and communicating with your higher self so that you can get that best answer. So obviously, intuitive art can be used as a oracle. The only difference is learning to read a oracle deck or tarot cards can take a lot of time, whereas intuitive art, all you have to do is attune to each color and create a sketch. Basically, you're creating a sketch with your eyes closed, and you're allowing your intuition to choose the colors. And by knowing the meaning of each color based on your own color coding that you will be attuning to, you can decode each sketch. No art no art skills are required when you do intuitive art. However, if you are a visual artist, this is a powerful tool to enhance your art and create powerful paintings based on those colors that are representative of those strong emotions or strong vibrations that you would like to portray on your art. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to walk you through a simple breathing exercise. So when we perform intuitive art, we want to make sure we are completely present. We can't be thinking about what happened earlier in the day. We can't be thinking about, oh, is this going to work or not? Because then we're conditioning our own mind to, to stay on that mental space rather than allowing our own inner guidance to flow in the form of intuitive art. So what I like to do is I like to prepare the space in a very relaxing way. I like to burn incense. I have a candle lit, on my desk over here. I also have different elements that I sometimes use. But for today, I want to keep it simple. Just do anything that makes you more relaxed. If you would like to play relaxing music in the background, you can. If you feel that you need that extra support, it's advised that you do a little bit of extra work in determining what will make you feel more relaxed, so that you completely immerse in the experience of allowing your own intuition to flow. Right. So the first exercise that I'd like to teach you is a breathing exercise that's going to help you to become more present by enhancing your life force energy. And it's very simple. You're basically inhaling twice through your nose and exhaling once through your mouth. So it would look like this. And as you inhale, you want to have your eyes closed and visualize that you're inhaling life force energy from the core of the earth. So you're inhaling that energy into your crown chakra, and when you exhale, you're exhaling any tension that you might have in your body. So again, so notice when you exhale, you want to have that sense of release. So if that means that you need to add a little bit more force to your breath, you can do so. So it'll be like, and you can even bring your shoulders down a little. Like, you know how like when you're tired and you're taking that, deep breath, and you're finally relaxed, and you're like, it's like you're finally releasing all that tension, that all that buildup. So you can do that for as long as you feel your body needs to. When you feel like your body it's less tense, it's more relaxed, and your thoughts are a little calmer, then you can stop. So I would recommend maybe setting a timer for like 2 or 3 minutes to engage in that breathwork meditation, so that you are more centered when you perform the short meditation that I'm going to walk you through. All right? Okay. So we're going to start by closing our eyes. So we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to pay attention to our breath. And by this time, we're breathing normally. If we need to take a deep breath in between to release any remaining tension, we can. So you can move your body around, stretch if you feel like you need to still release any tension. And we're going to visualize a moment in our life where we made a choice that gave us something really positive. So maybe it was the last time you went to a restaurant and you ordered that new plate that you hadn't tried before, and after trying it, you realize, wow, this was a big yes. I'm definitely getting this plate again. So we're going to take a moment to find something that was a hard yes to us at some point. Oh, choosing to go to this concert, or choosing to go to this place, or choosing to meet with this person, or create this, art, or, anything that was a hard yes. Anything that made you really happy with the results, it's something that we're going to try to find so that we can focus on that moment. Okay, so once you find that moment, we're going to spend some time there. So let's see, my moment would be, so I really like nature, and I feel like I get a lot of healing when I spend time in nature. So for me, like when I feel stressed out, going for a hike or going to a place where there's a lot of nature is a big yes. It's a hard yes, right? So I'm gonna focus on that moment, that last moment I spent in nature, and how I felt. And I'm going to focus on me feeling that hard yes at that moment. So hard yes, I love being here. Hard yes, this is my healing place, right? So I'm spending some time there, and you're spending some time in your moment. That's a hard yes. Okay? So we're going to gently place our palms face up on our laps, and we're going to relax into that moment, and we're going to focus on how that moment made us feel. How did it make us feel emotionally? So my moment makes me feel calm, makes me feel inspired, makes me feel abundant. And my body feels relaxed. My body feels grounded. And when I focus on those things that I'm feeling, those hard yes feelings, hard yes, I love being here, hard yes, I like the outcome of my visit, which is a healing effect in my body, mind, and spirit. So I'm going to focus on those feelings for a moment, and I'm going to translate those feelings. So I'm going to concentrate on what I'm feeling, and then I'm going to think of a color. If I could describe this feeling, this heart yes, with a color, which color would that be? And you can visualize this color just entering that moment and surrounding you like a glowing light all around you. This is translating how you feel in this moment. And you might take as long as you need. Try to stay away from thinking and focus more on feeling. So instead of thinking what color feels like the way I'm feeling, feels like that heart yes, try to rephrase that into what color would best, what color, and ask yourself quietly, what color would best translate this heart yes feeling? So when you start feeling or sensing that color, visualize this color surrounding you. It's like an orb of color surrounding your body. And pay attention to that orb. Does that orb speak of a hard yes? Does it still feel like a hard yes? And sometimes it's okay if your color changes. Remember, we are attuning to the vibration of color, and there is no general color code. We each process color vibration in our own unique way. So try to stay away from skipping colors that you mentally are not attracted to, and try to focus more on what is the vibrational translation of this feeling into color. Ask yourself, what color represents a hard yes for me? Okay, so once you have that color, you're gonna open your eyes and you're going to write down that color on a piece of paper. So my color actually kept changing. It went from green to blue, and it ended with red. And red was the one that had the strongest heart yes. So my vibrational color that translates heart yes, it's red. So I'm gonna write down red, and then in parentheses I'm gonna write yes. So that is my yes color. Okay, so we're gonna take a few deep breaths. So inhale through your nose as much as you can, and exhale through your mouth until you have completely empty your lungs. Okay, so okay, so the next meditation might actually be a little bit uncomfortable because we're gonna try to tap into that moment that was a hard no. Okay, so again, we're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna place our the back of our hands gently over our laps, and we're going to go through our memory, our memory storage, and find that hard no that we have experienced in the past. Okay, so it could be something simple as hard no for this food that I tried and I didn't like. Hard no for this thing that I did and made me that put myself in a dangerous situation that caused me this pain. Hard no, this was not a good choice, you know, trusting in this person. Hard no, this was not my best career choice. I ended up changing my mind. So anything that's a hard no, anything that trying made us feel regretful, unfulfilled. Again, it doesn't have to be something big. It could be as simple as this was not the best food choice for this day, or the best decision of me deciding to drive on an almost empty gas tank and having to call assistance because I ran out of gas in the middle of rush hour. Okay, so what was that hard no? So for me, it's gonna be that food that I was almost forced to eat as a child that I really didn't like. That was a big hard no. So I was not forced, but more pressure to eat something I didn't like. So I'm gonna focus on the physical emotions of that hard no, those thoughts, those sensations of disgust, anything that that says, heck no, this was not the best choice for me. Okay. So if I can almost feel disgusted just by visiting that memory, it means I'm doing good, right? I'm being able to tap into that moment enough to draw into that emotions or those emotions that can be translated into a color vibration. Okay, so stay with that feeling for a few seconds, as long as you need to. Again, you can pause the video and take longer if you feel like you need a longer time. And once you feel that you have really tapped into those emotions that were a hard no, you're going to ask yourself, if I could explain this hard no with a color, what color would it be? And then be attentive to any color that appears, any color that takes over. Be open to visualizing anything that might speak of that hard no. So what color is a hard no? Hard no, I never picked this color because it makes me feel a little tense. I dislike it. Use that color to surround yourself with it and see what that color makes you feel. Does it still make you feel a hard no? Okay, so for me, that color is actually black. For me, that hard no is translated into a black color. Okay, so again, take as long as you need to. So I'm writing down black, and in parentheses I'm writing no. Okay, so we have attuned to the vibrations of our yes and no colors. The next step is you'll be using a set of oil pastels, or if you have crayons, you can use crayons, and you're going to pick those two colors that you have just attuned to, and you're gonna place them on the side of the table in a spot where you can reach with your eyes closed. So the next step is you're gonna write your question on the piece of paper where you wrote your color codes. Okay, so any question that you need a yes or no answer to. So for the purpose of practicing and showing you how this can bring you intuitive answers, I'm going to write down a question that I already know the answer to, and that it's a hard yes. Okay, so the question that I'm going to write down is, Delssy my name? Okay, so that is my hard yes question. And now I'm going to rub my hands together so that I can allow for a stronger flow of life force energy as I use my oil pastels. Okay, so now I'm going to close my eyes, and once again I'm going to ask the question out loud. So, dear higher self, is Delssy my name? So I'm going to reach for the crayons, and I'm going to pick one at random. Do not overthink what you're picking. Just go with your instinct and stay with the flow. So I'm making a sketch, and you're making a sketch and allowing your intuition to tell you when to stop. So whenever you get that feeling that you have put enough color on your paper, then you may stop and put that crayon back. Okay. All right, so let's see what I got. So my question was, is Delssy my name? Okay, so the color I attuned to for my yes answer was red. And interestingly enough, the color that I picked with my eyes closed was red. Okay, so that is confirming this is my heart yes color. So now that I have confirmed that I have attuned to my heart yes color effectively, I can ask anything that I want, because I know that I have effectively tapped into my intuition to answer this question. So I hope that you were able to tap into your yes and no colors in a vibrational way, so that you can use this tool to tap into your intuition. It is wonderful because you don't have to worry about that mind chatter, and sometimes it's really hard to identify when our answers or instincts are valid or not, because there's a lot of mental chatter around it, or we might feel like we're doubting our ability to tap into that intuition. You don't have a problem with this because you're not even looking what you're doing. You're just flowing with the colors and allowing your higher self to translate the answer onto the paper using the colors that you have attuned to. Okay, so thank you for joining me in learning how to respond to yes or no questions using intuitive art. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it, and this is basically one of many videos that I'll be making to teach you more about intuitive art, and so that you can also use it for your own benefit. And so if you enjoy and you have any comments, or you want to share any experiences, please do so in the comments, so that I can better understand how to help you more in the future. Okay, so thank you, beautiful souls, and enjoy the rest of your day, night, or morning, whatever time you're watching. And thank you for watching.